YouTube, I am back with another video with my bare face. I am going to show you something that I have found that I love and now cannot live without. I am going to show you how I tint my eyebrows. So the last video I posted was how I put makeup on my eyebrows so they look decent and bearable to look at. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you how I tint them to make them look like the last video for a longer period of time. So I had seen the rage about tinting your eyebrows with this men hair dye in YouTube before, but I had never tried it, and I was with my family this past month in Texas, and I decided to try it, and oh my goodness, I just can't live without it. And I tested it on my sister, and she loved it. She had never ever done her eyebrows before, and she really liked it. So the package comes with these 3 things plus some gloves and instructions on how to put it in your beard. But I'm a girl, so I don't have a beard, so we're gonna do it on our eyebrows. So basically what we're gonna do is get these 2 colors. So this is the color developer and then the color base. We're gonna just put 2 little dots of it. So 1, we don't need that much because it's just our eyebrows that we're coloring and tinting. And now with the other one, 2, same amount of product, 2 little dots. All right. Now, since we're only using that much, this can last us forever. I bought this, like I said, I was with my family for a month, and I bought them at the beginning, and I still have a whole bunch left, so this could last me for, I don't know, the end of the year. Probably longer actually. So now what I'm going to do is with the back side of this little handy brush, I'm going to mix the color just like so. So now the color is going to get darker as time goes on, and that's going to affect how dark your eyebrows will be once you put it on your face. So now once I have that already mixed in, the next thing is just to apply it onto my face. So I have nothing on my face, nothing whatsoever, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. I'm gonna use my little mirror, and I'm actually gonna use this brush that I had been using in the past video. So I just get some of the product and just put it on just like we did on the last video with the other product. So I like to start at the middle so I don't get too much in the beginning or the end. So I'm gonna start in the middle and just do fine strokes to make the shape of the eyebrow that I like. So I get product, as much product as I need as I continue on, and I am working down the eyebrow. So now, since I have the middle, now I need to figure out where I want my eyebrow to end, and like I had taught you guys before. Alright, I'm sorry, my mother-in-law just walked in. So see, now the product is already getting darker. Now what I need to figure out is where I want my eyebrow to end. So from what I had mentioned in the last video is that I align from my nose to the end of my eyebrow, my brush here, and this is where my eyebrow should end. So I have an idea, and I just work the product down. So don't worry that you get it too thick. We'll remove some of the excess product after we're done. So now that I have the end of my eyebrow done, I am going to flatten my brush and do the beginning. And if you really want to, you can do hair strokes with a finer brush. I don't have it, and I like how it turns out like this when I do it like this. So the size of this brush is the size of the eyebrow, of my eyebrow, so I don't need to make it thinner or small or bigger. I can just use the width of the brush. Okay, just like that. All right, so we have it done. Now, like I mentioned, okay, so here I use a cotton pad, actually not even a wet cotton pad, and it doesn't work. I am struggling. So what my tip is that use a Q-tip, a wet Q-tip, and that will help you be more precise on cleaning your eyebrow of the excess product. So yeah, just not cotton pad,
Now,
Q-tip.
you can tell it's getting darker. So now I'm going to do it on my next eyebrow. My other eyebrow. A very interesting thing that happened while I tried this the first time is that this is hair dye. So at the beginning of the last video, I had mentioned that I have very few hairs, and I still do. Don't get me wrong, I still do. But now that I've dyed them this color, they look like I have more. I don't know if I had blonde hairs or something that I just couldn't see with them being natural. But now that I've dyed them, as you can tell from the beginning of the video, it looks like I have a lot more hairs. So I'm very, very pleased with it. So I had mentioned that since this is a hair dye, I was dyeing my eyebrow hairs, and so this makes them darker. And once the product isn't tinted on my face anymore, since the dye is not dyed on my face, the hairs are still dyed. So I think it's pretty sick. Anyway, so we are continuing to do the exact same thing. So right now they look crazy, but don't worry. So I like my eyebrows as dark as my hair. So right now my hair is next to black. It's just a really dark brown color. So I'm gonna leave my eyebrows for a lot longer. But for example, for my sisters, we left them on for only 5 minutes. I believe 5 to 10 minutes, because she doesn't have as dark hair as I do. Okay, so you see this one is a little darker. We're just gonna get them both on the same page. Alright, so this is only I have only done this a few times, so I'm still getting used to it, how I want to do it. So work with me. So one thing, let me put the timer before I forget. Okay, so it is 10:14. I'm gonna wait until 10:30. Okay, so
one thing that I wanted to mention as I wait, this hair dye, I bought it at Walmart here in the US. And when I bought it, I made sure to buy the dark brown. Not the black, but the dark brown, because I wanted to be able to wait as long as I can and not get them too dark, but I didn't want them extremely dark at the beginning. You know what I mean? Okay, so I got this. This is the shade M45. So dark brown. I don't have the box. It got ruined with moving and packing and all this stuff. Not moving, packing for my trip. So it comes with these two, and it lasts so long. Oh, and the biggest plus side probably is that it's only $8. So we get a lot of freaking product. You just have to do it yourself, but that's okay. We can get this, and we can work and get this how we want them to be. So I will meet you guys back when I take them off, and then again when I have my makeup on. So be right back. All right, now I am back, and the time has passed, and now we're going to take off the product and see how it turns out. So I have a cotton pad, I wet it, and now we're gonna do this eyebrow first. Yeah. See, it's not very, very dark, but it's dark enough for me and my hair. And this will last me a few days because I do wash my face, and so that helps remove the product. So if you mess up, hey, just wash your face. Okay, now the next brow reveal. Yeah, buddy. Alright, and this is how it turned out. Now, this does not rub off. This is waterproof. This is all proof. This is what we want in brows. So now, one thing that I do is that I have some makeup for my brows from the last video. I use this just a little smidge just to make them a little darker if I want. And I also, weird thing, I put a little bit of mascara on my brows so you can see the hairs a little bit more. So I'm gonna put on my makeup and I'll be right back to see how they look. Alright, so now I am back. This is how the eyebrows look after putting a little bit of product. Oh, and I forgot to do the brows with, like I said, with the mascara. So my mascara is running out. It's not a new mascara, so it doesn't have very much product, and I kind of just wipe it a little bit more off the product, and then I just brush it across like that. This is what I do. This is what I have found out that I love, because this is how they stay throughout the whole day. They don't rub off, they don't move, and honestly, that's what I want. Just to my face to stay like this. So please comment below how you like it. Tell me if you enjoyed this video. I will keep making more now that I am back home from visiting my family back in Texas. And hey, I have tried a foundation, a liquid foundation, and I am loving it. My mom and my sister praised it so much that I had to try it. I still stick to the powder foundation that is healthier for your skin. I'm sure this is why I am breaking out a little bit, but it looks beautiful, flawless, not cakey, just very natural, and just overall very great, very breathable, and it's from Rimmel. So if you want to see an updated makeup tutorial, that this is how I do it now for a daily routine, I can do that video again, and I will be making some videos in Spanish for my family, and so stay tuned for that now that life is slowing down and not as busy preparing for my trip. But hey, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I will see you next time.